Hello, everyone. Today, we will explore the fascinating process of tomato sauce production in the factory. Did you know that every day, about 200,000 kilograms of tomato sauce is produced from millions of fresh tomatoes? To achieve this huge quantity, the factory has applied advanced technology and a professional process to ensure the best quality. First, the most important step is harvesting tomatoes. About 95% of tomatoes harvested in the United States come from California, where the warm days are ideal for tomato growth. Tomatoes here are famous for their thick skin and firm flesh, making the harvesting process easier and limiting the fruit from being crushed. 2 to 3 weeks before harvest, people will cut down on irrigation water to concentrate the tomato flesh, making the fruit more flavorful. Modern harvesting machines are the key factor that makes this work faster. A harvesting machine operated by 4 workers with sharp teeth that cut off the roots and transfer them onto a conveyor belt. The machine also has a shaking function to separate the tomatoes from the vines, while impurities such as dust, stones, and unripe tomatoes are removed. In particular, a laser scanner will ensure that only red, ripe tomatoes are collected and transported to the factory by trailers. The fresh tomatoes will then be transported to the processing plant in trailers, each of which can hold up to 300,000 tomatoes. During the harvest season from July to October, the factory receives about 1.5 million tomatoes per day. Upon arrival, the tomatoes will be pushed into a large water channel to remove dirt and other impurities. Stones will sink to the bottom of the channel, while the tomatoes are kept intact and begin the gentle cleaning process. First, a jet of water pushes them into a steel channel, dirtying the soil, flowing through the grooves of the tomato soil, into a clean channel filled with water, where the stones sink to the bottom and are removed. The tomatoes pass through flooded channels to protect them from bruising and begin a delicate cleaning process before further processing. The tomatoes float in a large tank where jets of water agitate the water for a gentler cleaning in the first bubble tank. The bubbles keep the tomatoes in suspension moving and cleaning them at the same time. The tomatoes are then transferred to a sorting line. As they go up the line are cleaned by a machine sprayer. Then an electronic sorter removes any discolored or unripe fruit damaged by compressed air. Remove those tomatoes from the batch, all in less than a second. After passing the quality checks, the tomatoes are transferred to a hot water bath. This is the tomato and peeled. Then the tomatoes are passed through a peeler to gently separate them from the skin. The aim is to remove only the outer skin, leaving the rest of the tomato intact. A jet of water washes away the skins that fall through the rubber discs. This way, no more dirt. After peeling, the peeled tomatoes go to another conveyor where the sprayer washes them again. This conveyor controls the flow of peeled tomatoes to the processing room. Now, the tomatoes are ready to be chopped. Here they pass through a cutter with giant stainless steel blades that can chop 4 kilograms of tomatoes in just 1 second. This process is so fast that it is invisible to the naked eye. Once chopped, tomatoes are transported on a conveyor belt to be prepared for the next stage of processing. The qualified tomatoes are transferred to a blender to form a smooth paste, then cooked and packaged into tomato sauce. Large pallets containing thousands of empty aluminum cans are unloaded. This is an important preparation step to ensure a continuous supply to the production line. The empty cans are turned upside down and undergo a cleaning process with ionized air to ensure that there is no dirt or impurities inside. Once the cans are ready, the fresh tomatoes are transferred to the crusher. Here, specialized blades quickly chop the tomatoes into a smooth puree. This process allows the tomatoes to easily combine with other ingredients to create the characteristic flavor of the sauce. The pured tomato juice then passes through a screening system, removing all remaining seeds and skins to ensure the perfect smoothness of the final product. Removing the seeds and skins of the tomatoes not only creates a smooth consistency, but also extends the shelf life of the sauce. Once screened clean, the pured tomatoes are transferred to the cooking stage. Here, large stainless steel pots, heated by steam, continuously stir the tomatoes to prevent them from burning or sticking to the bottom. The cooking can last for hours, ensuring that the tomatoes are evenly cooked and rich in flavor. In another pot, onions and garlic are sautéed in sunflower oil to create a delicious spice mixture. About 9 kilograms of onions and garlic are added to the oil pot, creating the characteristic flavor of the sauce. When the pured tomatoes are ready, they are transferred to a large mixing tank, where a mixture of frying oil and ingredients such as salt, sugar, spices, and vinegar are added. This is an important step to ensure that all the ingredients are mixed well, giving each can of sauce a rich and consistent flavor. Once mixed, the tomato sauce is passed through a sterilization system to kill all bacteria. The mixture is then heated to a high temperature, ensuring hygiene and extending the shelf life. After pasteurization, the sauce is cooled down to prepare for packaging. Now, the tomato sauce is ready to be filled into aluminum cans that are lined up on the line. The automatic filling machine will fill each can with sauce. Then the cans are transferred to the sealing machine, where steam will replace all the air inside the can. This helps prevent oxygen from entering, creating the perfect protective layer for the sauce inside. The lids will then be sealed to ensure a shelf life of up to 9 months. Next, the cans are transferred to the labeling machine. Hundreds of cans per minute are labeled accurately and neatly. After labeling, the cans are stacked in boxes and ready to be shipped to consumers. This is a professional production process from harvesting to packaging. Thank you for watching today's video. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, share the video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any interesting content.